So they will always get counter pick against Keane. So Keane does not have that red side counter pick luxury.
Yeah. Head on over to Twitter and stake your claim with hashtag APX win or hashtag TDK win.
Oh, I guess it's the other way around.
Yeah, he's got the grasp.
Yeah, Cris has grasp.
Huh. He wanted the Bond of Stone for more health. Also, Flaresz is caught. There goes a quick snare. Here comes Xpecial and Police. There's a stun, but it doesn't find him over the wall. Boomerang Blade. Oh! Gets out with barely over 100 health. Herald not quite up yet. So that's TDK coming out on top with this initial trade.
Standard stuff here. Flaresz building MR against Cris to try and survive his burst, try to run him out of mana. To that bottom side was killed, and we'll see. OQ locked up by Cris.
Yeah, taking some big damage. He's low mana. Cris finds the flash snare, but Exhaust denies the damage from Bischu. That's 3 summoners blown for 1. Rushes over, and the dragon will be secured by TDK. Apex, despite being in the area, decide not to contest it, and Keane is on the far side of the map with the teleport.
Alex gets the jump here.
Oh, Police has no turret, and here comes Flaresz from behind. He doesn't have to teleport as he finds an opening. Police gets out. There's teleport used and completed by Keane.
Oh,
Cris found OQ on the far side. Does he have enough damage to drop him down? Not quite, as Cris gets locked down and killed. First blood, OQ.
22 minutes in, first blood goes over to TDK in the first game of the elimination match here. And they want more, they're not done.
Yeah, they found Xpecial in the stun. He's dropped by Kez. Big damage coming out of that tank, Ekko and Kez. As all 5, they're able to take the first 2 kills of the game after securing that mid-tier 1.
These double AD carries, but a dragon fight has already been started here. Rent Stack's in it, but they're going to try to wear them off. They're going to try to make sure that it just resets.
Yeah, dragon is resetting, still at about 5 health, but Flaresz with a huge flank. There's a package that splits Shrimp from everyone else as Bischu keeps the carries occupied. Flashes back in, and Shrimp goes down. Bischu is still alive in the Lamb's Respite, but here comes Flaresz over the far side. No, it goes down, and a huge collateral damage knocks down Bischu. First kill for Apex in the 1-for-1 trade. Cris, teleport is used. He's charging it up along with Keane. It's a double teleport as Apex are looking to force a fight. Bischu, Alex is 2 stacks of the bite. He actually is going to get a knock away. Alex is indeed flanking, doesn't have a package. There's a lot of AoE being tossed out. Cris looks for some more. Flaresz goes down before he can use his ultimate. It's still on cooldown. Kez drops the respite, tries to tumble out, but Apex chase him away as Shrimp at low health repels to safety. Keane single-handedly zoning forward. Keane finds Cris on the far side, gets snared. They trade 1-for-1. Police gets the kill, but Alex goes down on the far side. Now TDK and OQ are running for their lives from the 4 members of Apex, and now they're picking onto the Baron.
And Apex have been behind pretty much all game, just 1 step, but this was a very proactive play from them. The double TP coming out on top, and Alex bringing the exhaust has no answer for it in the mid lane. And
TDK just can't clear it out in time. It's taking some big chip damage. Cris finds some good damage. On the hunt is in fact used, but again, they're just trying to zone TDK away.
Yep. As they go and siege this hurt, it's a gigantic wave, and they have another cannon mini wave on the way.
Bischu gets chunked down to half, trying to defend it. There goes the Fate's Call. OQ's flanking, but gets chunked down. Glacial Fissure is going to split it up. Cris gets destroyed, and Shrimp knocked away. That's just the carries for Apex grouped up. There goes the Chrono Shift. Alex goes low. Keane is doing so much damage, but he's still alive. Kez cannot manage to kill him as Xpecial is kiting it out with Keane and Police. They just do so much damage, and Apex can't answer.
And they're going to stop TDK from getting the 4th dragon, even though that looked like it was a great fight at the start, with Cris going down so early on. Normally, she just has 500, but the Ricochet bounces infinitely.
Shrimp, a little overextended there, taking a lot of damage and gets destroyed by TDK as he's picked off. Xpecial tries to drop the shield, is forced to flash away, but as mentioned, Flaresz provides chase. A stun will lock him down for a short while. There goes the flash Fate's Call. They've caught Police. Bischu is taking some big punishment instead, and it's 2-for-1 or 2-for-none in favor. Alex, can't get the rocket, but he does get the flash auto attack. 3 kills for TDK.
Alex running around. He ends up critting him multiple times. He's got 70% crit chance, but Keane has been pushing this top lane, and he's only going to get the turret. And it's not going to be a continued push here from the rest of the team. They're going to try to get Kez up there very quickly. TP comes in. Can't prep it. Okay.
Yeah, no parallel convergence. The synergy's starting to stack up more and more. Meanwhile, everyone's grouped up in the mid lane. Apex are collapsed on from behind. There's a teleport coming in from Cris as he tries to group up with his team. He gets caught out and split. He's knocked up and locked down. Are they able to kill him in time? They kill Flaresz, but they traded a top laner on their own. It's 4v4 right now. Apex
Baron's
a little bit
live.
caught unaware. Yeah, Baron is alive. Dragon's up in a minute. Cocoon finds Bischu. He's still got the Unbreakable Will. Gets destroyed by Keane. I was wrong, and so too was Bischu. It's 4v3 and Apex rush down mid lane. Keane. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, he gets it. There goes the chrono shift. Flaresz pops right back to safety. That's Dragon 3 for Apex. Baron being started now by Apex. They're shredding through it so quickly. Flaresz is nowhere to be found as he used to teleport preemptively. Bischu caught in the stun. Unbreakable Will just a bit too early. There goes Fate's call. Flaresz finally catches up. He still doesn't have the chrono shift, so he's going to have to go in with only 1 life plus the assistance of Kez.
Oh, but that top lane, there's no TP for Flaresz, and that top lane is getting shoved in. Look at that inhibitor. It might go down just from that.
Oh, there goes the Mikhails, and even the power overwhelming used by Cris.
Yeah, QSS used there very quickly from Alex to just get away. Look at that. Yeah, he's going to have to clear it. Flaresz doesn't have anything, so it's a 4v5 with Baron, and Kez goes in.
They've caught Kez. He's on top of the Lamb's Respite, takes some big damage. There goes the Grievous Wound, so he doesn't heal too much, but he gets out with his life. But Apex just turned right back onto the Baron. They're taking a lot of damage from it. Police is down to a quarter of his health. He's actually tanking it right now with Keane.
Oh,
he almost dies. The missile from Alex barely misses.
Oh, that top inhib, though.
Oh, the top inhib. The minions weren't fully cleared by Flaresz. And it's about to go down. The minions are there in time for TDK. Apex, I was wrong. They're taking a chance. They're back on the Baron pit. I've been wrong so many times. Flaresz still no teleport. Alex even on the wrong side of the map. They've got Baron down to half, but they cannot commit. Police is kiting around as best he can on top of the Scuttlecrab Speedtron. There's a huge knockup from Bischu. He's able to stock it up with a Fate's Call on top of it. Xpecial finds an answer. Cris and Police are in the back, but they don't have enough. Bischu is stunned out, doesn't have the Unbreakable Will to keep him alive. Flaresz goes back in as Bischu goes down. A double kill for Police as he's getting so much damage. And that's Kez and Bischu gone.
Oh, the crits! The crits! Oh, Alex, everybody is so low on Apex's side. Keane, he's going to heal up so quickly, though, with the lifesteal items he has. Same with Police. So the AD carries are once again healthy. So is OQ. OQ almost got completely decimated in that fight, and he was able to get out with his life. But still, numbers advantage for Apex. They don't have Shrimp here just yet. Xpecial is still low. These 2 AD carries here, they're very squishy. But, I mean, it's Graves, right? Graves, lots of resists, and he does have that tank build. Alex? Oh, Keane
goes over the wall looking for Alex. He does have the collateral damage. Flashes into melee range. Exhaust is not enough. Alex gets out alive. OQ finds it, but Keane kills him on his own while Baron is secured by Apex.
And this is exactly why Keane loves this mid lane Graves. The amount of lifesteal he gets with the Death Stance and the Warlord's Bloodlust is insane.
Keane all over the place with this burst damage. Baron picked up. They're going to finish what they started in the mid lane as Apex group as 4 and destroy the mid inhib. There's a recall from Keane, and he's got a teleport on top of it. So mid inhib goes down. Xpecial's down to a below half health. So they're just going to look for the open inhib and then get out.
And now we have an 8,000 gold lead here for Apex. They were behind in the early game. TDK were 1 step ahead, but then Apex dance around the Baron. They get some kills, and then they end up just jumping ahead in this game. And Keane has been playing it risky when he needs to, and Alex is too risky.
Takes the package to go in, but gets snared up by Cris, so Mikhails barely keeps him alive.
Keane full build already, and he went for having the Ninja Tabi, so OQ doesn't even do too much to him. And we'll see with this final fight.
Bischu finds another great knockup. Meanwhile, Shrimp and Cris are able to solo out Kez on the far side of the fight. He drops the respite early, gets healed, but again, the Grievous Wound works out so well. No Fate's Call to save Bischu. He doesn't even have Flash. He drops in the midst of Apex's chaos. 3 inhibitors down. Double super minions going to start flooding in. They're not even waiting for the minion wave as they look for the Nexus turret. 5v4, but without a tank. There's nothing TDK can do to stop Apex from creeping forward. Flaresz gets caught in the snare. He chrono shifts back to safety. But there's just so much damage. Kez gets locked down. Alex gets knocked up. Flaresz tries to buy some time, but the turrets are going down. His teammates are in the fountain. Flaresz pops the Guardian Angel, but gets annihilated by Apex. And they're on the Nexus. Apex have done it. They're taking game number 1 over Team Dragon Knights.